Sorry about that. And simply for being within somebody's space and seeing them, and the person, of course, is going to be like, oh, no, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Because every single time they have no sweet clue what you're apologizing for. And, but they're not going to call you out for it because they know that they've done it too, because it's what we do. For whatever reason, that is what we do. Yeah. And I don't know, we could discuss being a Canadian for a while. That's a fun topic. Like there's one thing I like to discuss about Canadians, and that's the it's not a um it's not a misconception. We are no, wait. We are nice to each other, but we're also very mean. I don't know. We're nice to we're nice to everyone around us in public. We're very, very, very kind to everyone we see in public, and we'll never look at anybody cross in a public space. Very apologetic, very, very mannerly, holding doors for everybody, and that's just what we do. And that's everybody. That could be anyone from like a school teacher to a serial killer. Is going to do the exact same thing and appear the exact same way in Canada. Thugs do it. Like what you would consider to be a thug would do that in Canada. Like like you see them. You see like an actual honest gangster, somebody who is involved in gang activity, and dresses the part and acts the part. And they're all over Canada, and they get out of a car together, and they're acting all full tough and whatnot, and I don't know how do they act. I'm not the type, obviously, but they do their thing. They have their swagger, and they march towards a store, looking the way they do and behaving the way that they do, in such extreme fashion. But then, as soon as they get to that door, there's no lady walking towards them. Every single one of them is going to be reaching for that door, ready to open that up for that old lady. And then they're gonna go in. They're gonna buy their pop bar, which is that's another Canadian way. Every single time you go to the grocery store, you got to get pop chips and a bar, chocolate bar, every single time. So that's what they're gonna do. That's what the gangster does. They do that. They probably stick something. They probably stole. I'm not gonna say they all steal something, but we're not talking about. We're not generalizing anybody except for gangsters, people who are involved in gang activity, and their interaction with old people at the convenience store. And they do their thing, they leave, and they go back and they continue their gang activity, having just been extremely polite at the grocery store to this old lady, and probably polite to the cashier as well. And but then they return to their life, and they do their thing. What have you? They do their thing. I guess so I can get off the gangsters, because it's that's neither here nor there. But whoever you are in Canada, that's the way you behave in public, is my point. And then you go home, and once you're home with the people that you know, the people that you love most of all, the people that you care about, that you're not nice anymore. That's when you start, like, those are the people. If you're Canadian, typically you are very, very mean in a very loving way to the people that you love, the people that you care about. You pick on them, you tease them. That's a that's a way of inclusion in Canada. That is what we do to welcome people. When somebody starts to pick on you, that's they're welcoming you into their circle, and I don't know. That's kind of a beautiful cultural thing. So that's the thing. It's a misconception about Canadian kindness. It's not really kindness at all. It's completely deceptive because we're not that way. We just appear that way, and it's completely unintentional. It's just the way we are. It's in our system to behave that way. And I mean, you got to know that the people that we love, they know us the real way. It's where our sense of humor stems from too. If you watch anything Canadian, you're going to notice that in the humor that you do, in a way, you abuse the ones that you love, but you do it in such a loving way. Like you never have anything nice to say to the people that you care about, even the people that you like, even the people that you let's go back to the man and his dog. That conversation that was full of jabbing, that was full of ribbing, and just picking on each other. You I can't recall exactly what was said, but there was some ribbing in that exchange, and that's just the way it goes. I have decisions to make here, but yeah, that's just the Canadian way, and I don't know. Maybe that's just something that needs to be known about us. I don't know. People are starting to learn, maybe. Cultural differences. What kind of decisions am I going to make? Let's see. You have pink floors, but I don't want to do pink floors. Let's do, so for the green, let's do like, purple. Yeah, let's slap in. I already had the purple out. Let's do some. Excuse me again. Yeah, see, very mannerly and completely just by nature. I mean, it's. The reason I mention the gangsters is because I imagine it exists in all factions of life in Canada, because it's just the way the interaction occurs. And I say that because that's all I see in public. Even though I don't know these people personally, I just, from what I see, I always think that is such a good person. That guy just like beat a guy to death. Yeah, but did you see what he did? That was so sweet. Yeah, but you have no idea what he did. That's so horrible. You know what I mean? Yeah, but yeah, I know. I don't know. It's just the way it is. It's probably not just a Canadian thing, but that's just the way that the way I perceive things. Pretty reasonable. Let's see, I'm not sure where to go from here. I'm just kind of whipping out blocks and hoping that something sticks. And trying to come up with some more discussion topics. See, this is all trial and error for me. This is all brand new to me. I like this talk. I like the conversation. I like my thought on this is I want to, like, when you're playing video games, you usually have something else going on in your mind, and you got your mind's racing, and you don't want to just laser focus on those games all the time. So why not have a conversation? Why not talk about something and share some ideas? And I mean, that's the way that Jaxon and I interact, so obviously that's the way we're going to interact while playing. And it's the way I naturally present myself. I usually have to have something to say, so this is one way to to use that in a progressive manner, I suppose. Yeah, I like to talk, and I like to play games. So why not talk and play games? But yeah, I'm gonna go a little off topic now because there's something that we need to discuss that we just have to. It's something that we need to remember every time we do one of these, and that's Jackson's insistence on one thing. There's one thing that he wants. Well, he wants a lot of things. He's like, I want to be a YouTuber. All right, I mean, yeah, all right, we'll do that. We'll figure that out. You can be a YouTuber, sure. You're a creative kid, and I don't want to stop you from flexing your creativity. So we'll do that. And then as soon as that happens, he's like, I want to be I want merch. I want merch. Okay, you know what, little man? We'll get there. We'll talk about that. This is all stride. We just started doing this, and that's cool. That's cool. Where was I going with this? I cannot remember. Jackson asking for stuff. What was he asking for? Oh my goodness, I just completely lost it. Yeah, see, that's the problem. I do get distracted sometimes when I'm doing this. It will come back to me. Jackson was asking for something, but I lost it. But I get distracted because, my brain. I got a crazy brain. Likes to overdo, overanalyze, overthink, and distract. And that only causes problems. I really want to remember what I was thinking about Jackson, though. He was asking for something. Shoot. It was about the channel, right? It was about the channel. He was asking, merch. He wanted merch. Oh, right. And this is very important, and I can't believe that this slipped my mind because it was something I was going to talk about in the very beginning, but, crazy brain. Jackson is very insistent on a few things, that the merch and all that, and, children think that we can have everything. But there's one thing he's very insistent on, and I can't waver on it either, and that is our a very modest desire to gain upward of a million gajillion bazillion subscriptions, and I really like. Again, it's something that he's not going to waver on, so I can't waver on it either. And it's just, oh shoot, did I put too much purple? See what I did there? I goofed while I was talking. This was not supposed to be purple. But anyway, yeah, that we expect the 40 gajillion bazillion subscribers, and Jackson won't waver on that, so I can't waver on that, and yeah, no more, no less. Yeah, so that's why we need you to make sure you help us share this thing using the hashtag road to a zillion likes, and road to a zillion subs, and yeah, that will get into my head. I will that will sink in eventually, but yeah, road to a zillion subs, and yeah, that is our hashtag, and that is our one thing we won't compromise on, and I think it's pretty reasonable. I think it's pretty modest. Everyone's always looking for more subscriptions, so we're trying to stick within the realm of possibility here, and yeah, that's we're being reasonable. Did I use yellow on the walls down here? I did not. Okay, there we go.